Good morning and welcome back to another week of me awkwardly talking to myself. Currently standing in my garage. I had somebody on Instagram ask me what Reggie does while I'm at school. So I'm gonna show you guys quick and then let's get rolling. So this is where Reg gets to hang out. He gets to the garage. It's not always this clean. We literally just painted it this weekend. So food and water, gets himself a little couch. And over here he has his doggy door, which goes out to a kennel so you can use the bathroom during the day. So not a bad setup, right Reg? Always has his frisbee, don't you? All right, let's go real quick. Also, it's super dark and cold and windy, and I don't like it. Okay, let's go. Monday mood, raining cold. We don't have indoor recess, we don't have morning recess this year. Obviously they're trying to limit the spread of kids between other classes. So they come to our rooms right away. I mean, some kids are here first thing in the morning, some stagger in. So this is what I'm gonna start doing this week. So when they come in, these are the things they need to do. Make their lunch choice, make sure their water bottle's filled up, use the bathroom, and then they can go get breakfast. They bring it down here and eat it in the room. After that, I'm gonna have them start writing down a word of the day. I did this last year as well. It was easier when I had all the kids in here at one time. I've pulled words from our read alouds or just words that I like to use frequently, like that are just like the tier 2, like, you know, tier 2 vocab words. So today they will write down dawdle because we've been talking about dawdling in the hallway and they didn't really know what that meant when I told them to not dawdle when they go to the bathroom and whatnot. And then I'm gonna choose a different activity each day that they can do once they're done with that. So when they are done with that and all those things, then for today they can go on Epic. My class code does nothing, so don't worry about that being there. Yeah, so every day there'll be a different thing they can do when they're done then, and for today it's gonna be Epic. I have had a few people comment saying that they're in college to be a teacher or they want to be a teacher, so write down Epic. It is the best app ever. It's free for teachers and there's thousands, it's like a Netflix for books. Tons of books, there's audio books, there's read-me books, there's just ebooks. Best website ever. So write that one down, check it out, it's great. All right, otherwise I'm gonna pour myself some coffee, get some copies made for today. Taylor, my student teacher, is taking over a morning meeting this week and then our interactive read aloud. So, yeah, see you after school, and I'll let you know kind of what we did and how things went. All right, have a good week, bye. Just kidding, it's already Tuesday morning. Oops. Yesterday after school, I went to go look at a car right after school and ended up getting it, so I forgot to fill you in because, well, as soon as I could leave, I left. So I'll fill you in real quick. Yesterday, there's some good parts, there's some bad parts. Nothing on the kids' part, just on the lessons. So our word work lesson was on like onset, rhyming onsets, which was good, but it had them make these cubes and this was a disaster. I will never do this lesson again because then I'm trying to cut and glue these and put them together. Like, they did it, but it just wasn't worth it for the activity. Like, this took them like 20 minutes and then the activity takes them like 10 minutes. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So I will skip that one next year or find a way to modify it so I don't have to use this. Maybe if I just bought some of those dry erase ones and just wrote the beginning and ending. I don't know. But anyways, so that was kind of a disaster. They did well with it, they handled it well, but I was just more irritated that it took so long to prep the thing. Like, I'm not gonna make these for each group, and also it took them way too long. So that was kind of a fail. For reading this week, we're talking about our reading notebooks and also giving a book talk. So yesterday we just talked about keeping track of books we've read and making a to be read list. So like under these tabs, keeping track of the books that you've read. And then also we went through and then added some books we want to read. She didn't get to that part because she was adding all the ones that she already read. So that was our morning. It was raining, so this was the first day all year we didn't get to go outside for a mass break, which they did fine with. We did some just dances and got a good movement break in, but For math, we had to do our STAR math test, so we didn't do an actual lesson. And then in the afternoon, we had library. And then when we got back, we started our handwriting books. So it was a Monday though. They were tired. A lot of the kids went like duck hunting and stuff over the weekend, so they were exhausted from getting up early. And by a lot of kids, I think two. But anyways, I was tired and they were tired and it was raining. Long story short, it was a Monday. So now it's Tuesday. So let's see how today goes. And I'll actually probably see you in the afternoon, unless I forget again. Okay, bye. It was a day. I am so exhausted. It didn't help I got back home last night from buying a new car late, so I feel like I just woke up late and was exhausted. And then we had a sub. We have music right away, obviously. We had a sub who's a pair in the room, and from both music and gym, just, I guess my class was just squirrely and messing around and not following directions very well. So we discussed that right away as soon as they got back, because obviously want to nip that. And that took a while, and just, I don't know, just kind of not puts you in a bad mood, but kind of puts you in a bad mood. Just because you never like getting that news. So we discussed that, and they all wrote apology notes, and we talked about how we're a class. We talked about what it means to have a reputation, whether you want to, there's positive reputations and there's negative ones, and you don't want to, as a class, be known as like a class who doesn't follow directions. And even if we talked about how, like, if you don't think you did anything wrong, as the class as a whole, there's things we need to do better there and could have done differently. So we came up with a list of things that we were going to stop doing and things that they're going to do better. So they wrote apologies both to the sub and to our Phy Ed teacher, just saying, apologizing for things that they did that were wrong, and then things they'll do better next time. A lot of them drew them pictures and turned it into a card, which whatever. So it went well. Like, they handled that part well. But it just, I don't know, it just kind of throws off the rest of the day then, because then our morning was not like I thought, and we didn't get through everything, and yeah. So the rest of the day they were awesome. They responded really well to our talk. I think it'll help, and I think they realized, like, I don't know, just not to do that again. So yeah. Anyways, then let's see what else I can share. For word work, we're working this week with like rhyming, onsets, syllables. So today we practiced sorting from like beginning sounds and ending sounds, and then they did a word sort. It was supposed to be on paper, but I put it on to Seesaw, that way their parents can see it. So this is what it looked like on Seesaw. They had to sort it, find the beginning. I put first syllable, I didn't mean that, but just kind of like the beginning. So like here we have like the BRI, 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 so the beginnings. That would have been in a column, the sh sound. So anyways, and then they also had to do it for the endings as well. Let's see, so that was that. We didn't get through our reading lesson because of our talk we had to have. This week's we're supposed to be talking about book talks today, so didn't quite get to that. So we will do that tomorrow. We read, well, I didn't read, my student teacher read, I forgot what book, Sophia's Masterpiece, about a spider or something. It's part of our curriculum for the importance of kindness, so we had that this morning. And then for math, we're still working on place values, so today we practiced finding 100 more and 100 less of numbers mentally. Tomorrow we'll do thousands. And yeah, then it was our indoor recess day, so we had the playground afterwards. And yeah, I don't know, it was just a day. I'm just tired. Like, the rest of the day was great, but man, I need a nap. Tomorrow's our PLC day, so I don't get prep in the morning, which I've been relying on that morning prep a lot to like print off stuff for the rest of the day. So I need to actually print some stuff off here after school. And I'm gonna go watch a couple of my students play flag football at 5 o'clock. So gonna try to be productive and go watch flag football and go home and fall asleep by 7. And tomorrow will be a better day. I won't be so tired. They'll be, yeah, I can't even think. No words are forming, so this was a great update. I'll see you after sleep for 12 hours. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It feels like Friday, but it's not. So, I don't know. Yesterday I was tired, a little cranky, just wasn't in the best mood. So, to change that, I'm gonna try just buying a bunch of coffee. Not for myself, I don't know. I like when I get like this, just getting stuff for other people, and myself too, because I need coffee. But, so I'm gonna pick up some coffee for all my teammates, since we have PLCs today, and it's supposed to be really cold, it's supposed to drop quite a bit, and it's Wednesday only. So, let's go get some coffee. Discovering the mobile app order to pick up has been a game changer. All right, this was a struggle to carry in, but I did it. Only got a little bit on that top of that one. Otherwise, not too bad, not too bad. I am gonna go deliver these. Most people aren't here yet, so pretty early, so I'll just leave them outside their rooms, I guess. Yeah, I need to print some stuff because I didn't get it all done yesterday, like I said. I don't get prepped today because of PLCs. When I watched flag football last night, it was awesome because more of my former students were there as well, and I didn't realize they would be on the same teams, so it was fun to see them all play. It was a really nice night, so that was good. It's gonna be a better day. It's gonna be. Hey, happy end of the day. Not a whole lot to report here. Got through, PLC was good today. Our morning was good. We went outside for a little bit, and yeah, then this afternoon flew by because we had our first fire drill. And then after our fire drill, we had our counselor come in. She comes in usually every other week. So today was her first time, so she went a little bit longer, just kind of, you know, introducing herself again. We only have one counselor, so they have her through 5th grade. But that way, if new students don't know her, and then she always goes over like the different, you know, services that she offers, or like different groups she holds. And obviously with COVID, it's different. So she kind of went over with how things will be different for her. So that was good. And that was about it. I mean, today we talked about book talks. I did a couple just to model them. We talked about things to include. And then for word work, today was a board game for rhyming, or yeah, yep. Rhyming for onsets. I'm trying to find something. Okay. Then after school, I had a meeting. We're reading this book, Onward. Optional, but we're doing a book study. And if you have never read this, really cool. I like it. So you just read one chapter a month, and every one kind of has a different theme. So chapter 4 was for the month of September, and it was on kind of relationship building and community building. And it just kind of made us all realize how much of a positive community we do have at our school, and how much we're missing it, because when we hopped on the Google Meet, it was the first time we had seen a lot of each other's faces in, you know, since school started. Just because, you know, you're in your room a lot more, and we're not congregating, and even when you meet with your grade level teams, you're spread out at different tables, and masks are on and everything. So it was just good to see everybody and talk, and we just yeah, reflected on that chapter. So awesome book if you haven't ever heard of it. We started in June, so I would honestly probably suggest, if you're gonna try it, like, it's good to go. I like going month at a time. They have good reflection pieces in there, and I think it's, the timing wise, really makes sense. So wait till next June to start it if you're gonna, but it's definitely one to check out. It feels like Friday again, but it's only Wednesday, so that's lovely. Anyways, I think that's like all I got. Rumor has it our new drawers came in, and they're putting them together, so that's awesome, because the school provided these headphones, which are good. They're like noise canceling, like, you know, intense, but they're so big, they take up so much room. So I'm excited for their new drawers. Hopefully I come tomorrow and they're there. And the last thing I did is we've had these microphones, but with COVID, kids obviously can't use them. So I bought this microphone stand for like 20 bucks on Amazon. That way, when they come up to share their writing, or if they're doing a book talk, they can use this without having to touch it. So yeah. Lastly, I added this just as like a focus for kids, so they know what we're working on throughout the week. And that's all she wrote. See ya. Thursday morning, walk in, and our new drawers are here. So this is awesome. I'm gonna try to get some kids' names printed off already this morning, so we can start using them, because their drawers that they have right now are tiny. I will say, these little guys worked great last year, but a lot of their supplies we did community supplies for, so they didn't store as much in there. This year, it just hasn't been great. So we did only get 16 so far, and I'm at 18. There's more coming apparently, but I don't know. They seem to slide really good, a lot more storage. I think they come all the way out, yeah, so they can grab it and go, that's nice. And then just even for having book boxes on top, this surface will be a lot better. And honestly, are they gonna match up with this? Pretty dang, oh, that is so close. I might just raise these up a little bit, but dang, for today, not too bad. I'll put them in front of these tall tables, and then I'll get these ones out of here. The two kids who don't get them, I'm thinking they'll just get these bigger ones for now. And I'll just leave one of these somewhere. But yeah. So, operation, measure the front of these, make some tags quick, and then they can move their stuff into them this morning. Good way to start the day. Yeah, that'll work. Once Taylor, my student teacher, is done mid-November, then maybe they could just go like under here, because that doesn't need to be there. And I could keep this table up, but we don't need it with only 18 kids. And that might just be a nice little area back there for all their drawers. But this will work for now, and that one will move, so there'll be more of a path to get through. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep saying yeah. I like it. All right, don't mind this. It was our outdoor day since we had indoor recess, and it was chilly out. It was nice, but there was a breeze, so this is still this on from when we were outside this morning. I switched things up a ton today. Those carts were in here. I got the labels right away. Great, love them. I thought they were gonna be good in front of those tables. I already can't remember what I did this morning. I think I wheeled them over and showed you guys that. I was pretty excited because they were pretty much the exact same height. And I was like, this is gonna be awesome. Moved everything, looked over there, I'm like, no. It was just cluttered and I did not like it. So during snack, I kind of started messing with it because I can't visualize things. I just need to start moving stuff, and then I kind of just keep moving until I like it. So during snack, I kind of did that. I was like, oh, okay. And then I couldn't finish and it was fine. And then indoor recess they had today, and we were watching a movie. I don't have to be in here, but today I just ate my lunch quick when they were eating lunch, and then for that 35 minutes when they were watching the movie, I just messed with everything, and it's completely different, but I think I really like it. So here, I'll show you what I did. It was, whatever, I like it. So this is what we're down to for my desk. Now I've changed this for like the 75,000th time since I've started setting up my classroom. And it's gonna be okay because we got new Chromebooks like the beginning of this week. So I really am never at my desk unless I'm projecting something onto the smartboard. I use this at my kidney table most of the time, or my personal Mac. So I'm not worried about desk space. I'm not worried about any of that. This I am totally okay with. It'll work. My picture books were here on that black cube shelf. I moved that. And then I also had a cube shelf as my desk. I moved both of those. Have one cart here, which I like, at least for now. So this works. We have 6 book boxes up there for the 8 drawers. Our Chromebook cart had been up in this corner, and I had the document camera on it. I don't know where that's gonna go yet, but I put another one up here with my document camera on here. And I do really like this setup as well. And then if I can scoop my carpet back some, because I have a lot of space behind there. That way kids can get in and out easily. But I like this much better, so another win. I took the 2 cube shelves and put them in front of these tables, which I also really like, and I split up my picture books between the 2 of them. That way they weren't so crammed in those containers. So I like how that looks. Liking that. Chromebooks, I feel like we'll probably end up just going in like this corner, and of course this desk won't be here, or table, for the whole year, so those could probably go under there. I don't know. We'll figure that out. And of course, I got like trigger happy, and I took all their names off of these. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of those. I don't need them. Took them away, had them stacked up, and then I was like, okay, what else am I ever gonna put there? So I brought them back, and I think I'm gonna re-put their names on there, and they can use this. I think even like during the day, maybe their Chromebooks can just slide into these when we're not using them. That way we don't always have to put them back in the cart. I feel like that could be convenient. Or I'm thinking maybe just specifically for their whiteboard and marker. I don't know, but I like them here, and they don't take up much room, and I can put book boxes on there again, because that's the one thing I'm struggling with, is where to put their book boxes now. And their book boxes will literally just have their books in them, so they won't be heavy or anything, and I don't know. So I don't know where those are gonna go yet, but I think they'll go back up onto here, 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 and then up there. And the reason why I didn't like them when I had the carts in front of here, the book boxes then blocked this whole table. And I could have put some up on here, but then if I'm not at that table, it kind of blocks those kids. I don't know. I might try a couple up there, we'll have to see. But anyways, I'm liking it. I really do like these shelves in front of here though. They fit under there nicely, and I feel like it makes my picture books more accessible. Everything else is the same, so I'm really liking that up there. I like that back there. Like I said, I could scoot my carpet back if I need more room for that cart up there. The only thing is we're supposed to get one more third cart of those, but I already think, you know, maybe if that other cart and my Chromebook cart were back here, and then this table would be gone, that would work good. Those rainbow drawers won't be there either. I think those rainbow drawers I would probably put into one of these cabinets just to organize stuff, or I don't know, who knows. Anyways, that's my thought. And the two students who don't have the bins yet, they have 2 drawers over here still. If you remember, I used to have 2 of these with the big chunks, but one of my coworkers also didn't have enough for their students. So we traded. She gave me one more of hers that had all 6. I gave her one of these because I was the only one who got these. They ordered them by mistake and I ended up with 2 of them, and it didn't matter. So worked out nice because I have 24 drawers between these 2 sections now. So if I want to use them for their whiteboards or Chromebooks or whatever, they will fit between these 4. Otherwise, it was a good day. We had our extra time outside today. In the morning, our word work activity took us a lot longer again than I thought it would. We did word ladders, so we've been working with the beginning and ending sounds and rhyming and whatnot. So they had to choose a word to start, and if it was like let's go champ, they could either choose to have the CH beginning or the ending. So they could go from champ to choose, and then from choose they could, you know, beginning or ending. So maybe I'll show you one. All right, here we go. So from crash to dash, so the endings match, cash, rash, and then they decided to go from rash to ramp, and then they still had the same ending, so they went stamp, and then they went back to the stop, and then they took the op and went drop. So they did 4 of those just to practice the beginning of endings. And then today and yesterday we talked about the moon phases. So we have this anchor chart we put up, and then we did a Kahoot at the end of the day for moon phases, and that was, you know, good. And then for our reading mini lesson today, we talked about, what am I trying to say? Oh, book recommendations. So we wrote this one together about Jabari Jumps, and we'll do another one tomorrow together, and then they'll also write their own tomorrow. And yeah. We did bust out the puzzle table. They just have to sanitize before they come over here. They already actually finished one puzzle today. They finished a 200-piece United States puzzle, and now they're starting this 500-piece, and I believe it's dogs. Yep, look at those dogs. So they're doing that one. So they worked on this during indoor recess instead of watching the movie quietly. And yeah, these were the things I had in my cube shelf for my desk, and I just moved them onto this. I'll flip it around so you can. All right, so these were on the cube shelf that I had for my desk, and I just moved them back here. And then I put the book boxes on top of here. Eventually I'll get these cleared out. These are all just like a mess right now. Like this is STEM challenges that we didn't actually do the first week of school. I still have all that stuff. My old Chromebook. This is the shield we got that I don't wear because it's like stapled together and it glares and I don't like it. We don't have to wear them. Yeah, so I'll clean those out and maybe use them to like actually organize my copies and books, but I do like those back there. So that was another win. So overall, I'm liking how things turned out since I had no plan and just started moving stuff randomly during snack. All right, so almost here. It's been a long week. It's felt like Friday most days. It's been dark in the morning, which I don't like, so can't wait. But no, it's been a good week. It's just long. So still getting back in the swing of things. So we'll see you tomorrow for Friday. right, good morning, happy Friday. We did it. This morning I stopped at the grocery store, obviously. Picked up some fruities, those, words are still hard. Tootsie Rolls, flavored Tootsie Rolls, and some Jolly Ranchers, just because when we did a Kahoot yesterday, I usually like to have something to give the winners. Not always. I always tell them if you ask if there's gonna be a prize for the winners, then there's nothing. But sometimes I like to have like little something for the winners. So I got those since I didn't have any yet this year. And then also today is like National Custodians Day. So I just got each of our custodians a gift card, and the kids will make a card today to go with them. So treat your custodians well. They run the school, and your secretaries, and everybody. It's still pretty early. It's like 7:30, so here pretty early today. I'm going to try to get, since you have these grooves, I need to retape this like tag board I had over the top of them back onto there, so that way the drawers stick together and that way they lay flat. I'm gonna try to do that and get them labeled with their names again, since I pulled the trigger too fast on ripping their names off. Alright, got the Jolly Ranchers in there. They didn't have the big bags like they normally do. I should have, this grocery store is on my way. We have a Walmart, but I didn't go there. But anyways, good enough for now. And then the Tootsie Rolls will go somewhere. And boom, relabeled. And we have all of our book boxes of 5, 10, 12, plus 6 for 18. So all 18 of them are there, which I like. And these, when we were keeping more in them, like this one with the top ones, I could see maybe chipping a little bit if someone bumps into it. But I got some Velcro things on Amazon, and I was gonna put them to the front and the back of each one, just so they like Velcro on but are movable. We don't move them a ton, we more just use them as quick access for our books. And I need more black duct tape because this obviously isn't sticking anymore, but good enough for now. At least it's a flat surface where they can stay on. Also, I think I'm gonna get rid of the actual cart. There just are 2 power strips in the back, and I think I just need like 1 charging station because these Chromebooks, like the battery lasts forever. So I'm thinking if I put a power strip back there somewhere, that would just be like our, at the end of the day, if there's is under 50%, make sure they plug it in or something, because then I don't have to have this big cart in here because I don't like bulky. I like, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for the Chromebook cart. Whoa, that's really zoomed in on my face. How do I get out of that? Okay, yeah, that's it for this morning. 7:40, so I still have about 15 minutes till kids come. Gonna make some copies. Yeah, anyways, see you this afternoon. Last day of the week. Why am I so hungry? All right, the second full week of school is done. Today flew by, I don't know why. Our morning, we read my favorite book, The Can Man, which was great, and with that we talked about theme. All of the themes from our read alouds today was, or this week was the importance of being kind, but we talked about what other themes could also go with it, and we came up with, well, I can't think, be happy with what you have, and compassion, and then we just talked about whether or not the setting and characters could be real, could have happened in real life. If you have not read that book, I love it, The Can Man. It's really good. I hadn't read it till last year. It came with our curriculum, but it's an actual like picture book, so recommend it. It's very good, very good. And then for math day, we reviewed place value. We did that with a couple of Kahoots, so that was good. And then this afternoon, we did a STEM challenge. I had one. We did catapults. They got 10 popsicle sticks, 10 rubber bands, and 1 plastic spoon. We built them, and they were trying to launch just a tinfoil ball. I just took some tinfoil and rolled it up. And we're gonna launch them on Monday to see which groups can go the farthest. And then we had our principal visited us to kind of talk about, just welcome them back, and then read words are hard. He read each kindness to them and then just kind of talked about our school trophy. Every week there's gonna be like a focus area. We do this every year, and so next week's in PE. So then the PE teachers will choose a K-2 class and a 3 through 5 class that earn the school trophy, and they just kind of get rewarded if you win the school trophy. So he talked about that, which was good, and then that's pretty much our whole day. It went by really fast during snack, and then when they were at lunch and recess today, and specials. So through all that, I kind of got things how I want them with these new carts. So I'll show you that, and that's pretty much all I got for you. So I already showed you these this morning, so that's good. We used that for the Chromebooks today. It worked really well. Their book box is tipped a little bit, but I have some Velcro pieces coming, so I think if I just put a little bit of Velcro on those, they won't fall off if people bump into them. They just get a little too wobbly, especially when people have like picture books like that don't fit in super well. So that part is good. The next thing was where I wanted to get rid of that Chromebook cart, which I did, and here is the solution I have for that. So I took one of the power strips from the Chromebook cart because it holds 16 chargers, and I have that back here. So they each just have a box where they can charge. So we just talked about today, you know, if yours is below 50%, plugging it in, sorry, words are hard, instead of putting it in your drawer. So that'll work well. I have 18 kids, so they can't all charge at the same time, but they really won't need to. I mean, 16 of them should be able to share them nonstop. I mean, if you look up here, they plugged them in, what, a half hour ago, and these 3 are already fully charged. Same with those 3. So they won't need to charge them every day, so that should work just fine. And I saved some loose ones in case for some reason we all do need to charge them. Then I also put some labels on here for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They clearly have all their content in them. Tootsie Rolls, extra chargers, stickers, if anyone wants a dancing to the hippo. Yep. Cords, and all of the masks. So maybe one day it'll actually be organized, but for now it's labeled organized. So I got rid of that big bulky cart. I don't need to use that anymore, which is great. And that means I don't need to worry about anything going back there for now. Whenever those extra drawers come, I probably will put one back there. But otherwise, I think this is how it's gonna stay, which I like. Those carts don't take up space for the Chromebooks. Yeah, there we go. So that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning along. If you don't already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment something random. Thanks, and I will see you next week.